In studio, we do have Khadija Hamid Salim. She is a 30-year-old entrepreneur with over a decade of experience in the wellness industry. She is the founder and chief executive officer of Essential Life with Khadija, a one-stop wellness brand offering organic products and services designed to support holistic well-being. Khadija, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm well, alhamdulillah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're very calm.
Thank you for having me.
We welcome you, by the way. You're very calm. You know, she's
Karibu.
chill.
Yeah.
Right? Mi
It's
niko
the
kule
vibe.
juu yako. Ashaniingiza kwa wellness.
Ushaingia
That's the
kwa
vibe always.
Naambiwa tulia.
relax. Mbona unaenda mbio?
Okay.
Tushaomba sasa relax.
Tushapata majibu. Khadija, the first time, my interaction with you was during the Deals Den.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering what the Deals Den is, every year, Swahili Pot Hub Foundation, we have Pwan Innovation Week.
Yes.
And on Thursdays, on a particular day, there's a segment we call the Deals Den, where entrepreneurs come to pitch their business ideas to potential investors.
Yeah.
You were part of the team that was supposed to be pitching.
Yes, I did get to the opportunity to pitch because we were among the finalists who applied for the Pwani Innovation Challenge.
Yes.
And we got to be shortlisted. Among, I think, 1,000 applications. We were about 100 of us, and then we ended up being shortlisted again to about 60 of us. So it was a great opportunity, and we are grateful to Swahili Pot for such an opportunity because we were able to learn.
Yeah.
We were taken through different causes and different it was a great experience at a whole. At least we were able to learn about even how to pitch to investors, so it was very great. Yeah, it was quite a challenge, but we took it up and we did deliver, and we are grateful.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. Essential Lives with Khadija is described as a one-stop wellness brand.
Yes.
For someone hearing about it for the very first time, what problem were you trying to solve?
Wow, that's quite an intense question, because honestly speaking, after the interview you've had in the morning, I can say the Essential Life with Khadija can be the solution to all the problems that we are facing right now.
Okay.
And why so is because we are working to be a one-stop shop of organic products and services. So if you look at consumers, what are the main products that they use on day-to-day basis? So basically, from the time you wake up, you have to go brush your teeth. After brushing your teeth, you have to go to the shower. You have to look for something to eat. So those are the consumerable products that are in the market that, as a consumer, you can't miss having them. But then the real question comes, what are in these products? We can put a name.
Yes.
Look at what is happening right now in the world. Why are diseases on the rampant? Why are people having cancers every day? You are well one day and then just wake up and you go to the hospital, you are diagnosed with a disease that you don't even know where it started from. So I feel like being Kenyans, we have the opportunity to outgrow all that if we decide to take the right direction. And by taking the right direction, it means getting to production and making our own products that we can export. And we can export extensively because the potential is there. Like initially, before I came to Mombasa, I was in Nairobi. And back in Nairobi, I used to be a sales rep for a multi-level marketing company that dealt with products, just example like Forever Living.
Yes.
So the name of the company was doTERRA. And that was after COVID hit and I decided to leave the corporate world. It's another story I'll get back to. So while I was doing that, I was pushing for the essential oils. For me, that's where the name Essential Life started from. Because I was so intrigued by the power of the oils. For me, it was about the purity of these oils that I got to ingest. The purity was, one drop of the oil was as pure as taking 28 cups of peppermint tea. And these oils are the only oils in the entire world that you can consume internally. You know, the funny thing is this company comes to Kenya, they take 5 of our oils. But the final stage of manufacturing happens back in the US. and it's sold in the market at a higher price. So it was quite a tussle for me, because for me, I was really advocating to bring such products into the country.
Yeah.
But then they really encouraged me to, first of all, grow the demand here in the country, which was not easy. That is because the prices of these products are not pocket friendly. So for me, what I used to do was I would go spa and all these big hotels back in Nairobi, try to sell them, because they even have options for spa products and all. And the products are natural, 100% natural. They don't have any chemicals. So that's what actually enticed me more. So when I came back here in Mombasa, and for me, I thought of selling the same product. But then I realized, unlike Nairobi, the market of Mombasa, it doesn't allow in terms of the pocket friendliness of the pricing of this product. So I said, okay, I need to find a way and get into the Mombasa market, but then in a way that I will still be delivering according to the priorities of my people.
Yeah.
So one thing about Mombasa, I realized in terms of health and wellness, that's not a priority. The main priority that stood out for me was looking good, especially our women. That's the top priority for all of us. Yeah. So I felt like, okay, since that's a priority, how do I integrate beauty and wellness?
Yeah.
I want you to come to me. Yes, you want to look beautiful, but then I need to address beauty inside out.
Yes.
And all this passion because of what I had to go through as an individual. I was a young girl, fresh from school, about to start life, but then I had so many health complications. And I would go to doctor after doctor. But then the current healthcare system that we have is not a healthcare. It's a sick care.
Okay.
Could you say, what do you mean when you say sick care, not a health care?
Because all they try to do is help you manage the symptoms, but not get you the cure of your problem.
Okay.
So I was fresh from school. I was suffering from constipation, which was very serious. I had a very bad skin breakout. I had issues with my hormones. As a young girl, I'm not even married. I don't even know having a man. You know how it is in our community. So here I am. I'm suffering from hormonal imbalance. I go to doctors. I'm given pills after pills. And all that ended up making me big and big. I ended up going through weight gain. I don't even know where this weight gain is coming from. And my cue already, I'm suffering from constipation. So every time I'm going to these doctors, all they keep telling me, we have to change your drugs. Your hormones are still not stable. Okay, they keep changing drugs to a point that they're even telling me now you have to take family plan. Because that's the only solution for you. I'm like, how now? Yeah. Yet the problem was just because of the lifestyle I was living back in school. Because when we are in university, what we do is we eat crap. That's the reality. We feed on ready-to-drink juices. We feed on
what about the junk food?
All the junk foods. That's not food, basically. And that's what contributed to the constipation. And the constipation is what led to me having the skin breakout because I ended up having a leaky gut. And those are the problems and issues that most people are dealing with on day-to-day basis, but then we don't address until things are completely off.
And you're saying this was actually caused by what you were consuming, what you were eating?
Yes, on day-to-day basis.
So how did you reverse that? Because you see, most times we eat.
Exactly.
And most times we eat and you see, at times you have breakouts and you're trying to understand where is this coming from, right? Know. And if you're saying it's related to the diet and
it's
you go to the hospital.
Because the gut is actually our second brain. And we don't even look at that. The gut is the second brain, scientifically proven.
So how did you begin reversing this?
When I started getting into the corporate world right after school, I was hired in a wellness company that dealt with addressing the human body from natural approach. They used to treat using a tool that is called fascia manipulation. And they used to treat, and you look at the human body as a balance of 3 essential pillars. For you to be healthy, you have to have the balance of the 3 essential pillars, which is the structural, what you're made of, everything that is collectively the physical you.
Yes.
And then metabolic, what you feed into your body, and emotional. So basically, in terms of the structural balance, you have to be in alignment. And that's why movement is essential. It helps in keeping the physical structure balanced. Yeah. Even how we walk matters. Our posture matters. Because basically the human body, how it works is you are just a net connected with a mechanism called fascia. So with every move, the fascia stretches. And fascia stretching allows for function. The main reason why you end up being sick or with a disease is there is lack of ease. And that's why it's called dis-ease in the body. And this dis-ease comes because there is something going on in your fascia somewhere. So you might end up having a problem with your back, but then essentially the problem is not even coming from your back. It could be because of an injury that you sustained way back in life. So these kinds of theory are not there. They are not present with the people. People don't know about this. So those are the things that they used to implement from the physical, metabolic, now what we eat, and emotional. So when I was working with them, because for me what I did in school was business management and administration and focus in finance. And after school, I ended up taking more courses like Centonomy one-on-one entrepreneurship, training and helping companies to grow from a company of 1 to a company of 1,000. So basically, my passion had always been administration, management, and finance. So coming in the company, I came in because I was to work as an advisor who would help the company grow from one office to open more clinics, which I took it up as a challenge. And for me to understand the concept of the business, I had to go through the treatment mechanism. So while I went through that treatment mechanism, my body transformed. I lost all the weight that I had gained. I ended up like, I no longer had issues with constipation. So I loved the approach. They did the approach from the problem, fixing my problem, not my symptoms.
So Khadija, you've said we have the structural, we have metabolic, and then we have the physical.
Emotional.
Emotional, right? And you're also saying now for you to be part of that organization, you had to go through the treatment.
Yes.
Could you walk us through the treatment and how it transformed your body as a whole?
So they have machines where you are able to get scanned from your feet. How is your body balanced? If you stand, how much weight do you put on one foot and the other? Because basically that matters a lot. Your body has to be balanced in such a way that 50% of your weight is going to be on your right and 50% of your weight is going to be on your left. Immediately there is compromise in any way, that means the net is not going to be balanced. It's like a cobweb with the spider. So we all have that central balance. And that's why they talk about the chi and the energy being balanced. But then now we talk about the physical. So if in terms of alignment, one part of your body is taking up more weight than the other, this net is going to be pulled. You may not feel the pain there and then, but later on in life, it might cause a misalignment in another part of your body. That's why most of the people right now are discouraging women to go through CS, and it's because women don't talk about it, but then the scar tissue, the pain that is caused by the scar tissue is a lot. Think about an injury that you might sustain in life, like a cut. What happens? the body has to collect itself.
Yeah.
The platelets have to collect itself for it to form. So what happens is there is a congestion here.
Yeah.
So for this to form, you end up pulling all the other tissues. And that's why most of the women who go through CS suffer eternal back pain problems. So most of the time we don't address it from that angle.
Yeah.
So for me, after going through that physical alignment, they had to take me through metabolic balance,
Yeah.
where I was put through detox.
Okay.
My body was flushed out of the toxins. Because imagine, as a human being, every time you eat, that food needs to go out.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to stay in the body. But nowadays, we are so used with staying with the dirt. Mpaka imekuwa kawaida. People live with constipation and they tell you, me, it's normal. I can stay 2 days, 3 days without going for a long call in a day.
Oh, that's a problem.
And that's being sick, honestly. Because that's gas accumulating. Think of the stomach as a sieve. Kichungio ya majani ya kuchungia chai. So what happens is, if you sieve your tea every time ukiwa umetoka kupika, ile majani ikija kwa ile kichungio, what happens? You can't sieve the tea. You'll have to throw away the majani before you continue sieving. And that's the same case with our stomach lining. Because whatever the body takes is not the solid. It's in liquid form.
Yeah.
So whatever goes through the system of digestion, you have to remember that your body needs liquid, not the solid. So the solid needs to come out. And that's why...
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's why the more the solid stays, the more now it causes ulcers, it causes gas, it even gets to a point it starts causing the leaky gut syndrome. Leaky gut syndrome is when the lining of the stomach inside the body now paves ways. And the way, yani zile lining, so unaona huwa zinafaa kuwa pamoja, zile maito, zile kwa utumbo, zile nywele. Zinafaa kuwa ziko close to each other. But the moment now, every time you have food, your body is acidic or it's dirty, haijasafishwa, now it burns. That uchafu burns. Imagine it's like a sewage system. And that's how your body is. So you eat crap, you become crap.
So you're saying that we need to detox?
Yes.
And so...
Kuna jamaa alisema tunakula gata sasa leo naelewa.
I know. Because that, you see what happens is that crap ends up now creating spaces around those linings. And once there is those spaces, the work of those zile nyusi kwa ile tauli ni kusieve the food in such a way that as it goes into the body, it's properly sieved. But then when the food doesn't go through that and ends up penetrating into your bloodstream before now getting the right sieving, now that's where now we get women suffering from a lot of skin breakouts unnecessarily. Okay.
What is the best way? Chemical. What is the best way to detox? You know, we talk about detox, I'm detoxing. What's the best way to detox?
There are different healthy
or just different
juices.
Ways to detox.
Yes. There are different cultures that detox in different ways.
Yeah.
Like for the Swahili community, it used to be after every month. Unaambiwa kula msahala. Tumbo iko na joto. Kula msahala.
Detox.
Yeah, those are the things that people used to do. But then nowadays we don't. Even our kids don't even know about eating msahala. Yeah.
Kena ule ukiula jo.
Yeah, because the body needs that. Once in a while. So once you start detoxing and put yourself in a proper diet plan where you decide to eat now real food.
Yes.
Trust me, you're going to feel different. And the moment you start eating chemicals, no matter how much toxin is in that food, your body will respond.
That's
immediately.
True.
You'll feel awful.
That is so true.
You will feel awful. Like, something is wrong. Nowadays, I can't even take food that has this Royco or Maggi cubes in it. Immediately, I do like my body tells me, And that is just a Royco cube. How many of us use it on day-to-day basis?
A lot of us. So what you're saying is the best way is to go. The best way to go is the natural way,
Organic.
Yeah.
organic.
Yes.
Then now let's come back to now, essential life with Khadija.
Yeah.
When you say with now your products, talk to me about your products and how. Talk to me about your products and their purpose.
So basically, as I was telling you from my own personal history in
Yes.
terms of my health issues,
Yes.
after having gone through that radical change, I made it a mission for me to communicate to people, to let the world know of the importance of taking care of their body.
Yes.
So, in fact, I ended up taking courses in nutrition. I ended up taking courses in wellness. I'm a certified doTERRA wellness instructor. That is for the oils, for the essential oils and the healing benefits of the oils. So, out of this passion for me, I was to help this company grow and expand. And our vision was to grow worldwide. And I would say this with so much pride, and I'm grateful. It is by God's mercy I was able to grow that company from 1 office to 6 offices.
Good.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
So after having implemented that and I could see results from it, for me I felt like I need to change the approach that this company was using and implement something that will be more simpler for and to a layman. Like even someone who has not even stepped to any school can be able to understand the importance of their health, as simple as a drop of the essential oil. Because before we used to approach it from the physical, that is, you come to us when you are sick. So we treat the diseases and then now we put you in the management. So for me, I felt like the other people out there need to know the importance of knowing what they are putting in their body.
Okay,
And
so let's say Khadija,
yeah.
I come to you, the organization, right?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm dealing with the skin breakout,
Yeah.
or actually, let's just talk about skin breakout, right? And I come to you. What's the first step for me? How would you advise me to get through to a space where now I'm able to cover the structural, metabolic, and emotional, is it wellness?
The most important thing is understanding yourself as a person.
Yeah.
Where you are as a person, and what are the things that are leading you to your breakout. It could be emotional distress, it could be because of the food you're consuming, or it could be of whatever something physical you are applying on your skin. So most of the time, and this is something that we were taught in nutrition, like the client coming to you is their own doctor.
Okay.
Because they know the problem that is causing whatever they are doing that is causing them the problem they are having.
Yes.
And you need to now redirect your customer into learning to listen to their body. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. Because there is no one fit-all diet plan or one fit-all curative plan or treatment.
So in a nutshell, what service do you offer?
So right now we have a one-stop shop that has products natural by nature.
Yes.
So basically before, like I said, we used to take products from doTERRA. So as I came here and as I told you, I realized the people in Mombasa, their priority is looking good. So I decided to put a wellness facility that is more of a spa system, but then everything inside is natural, with a space for functional exercise where you can exercise.
Yes.
You can still order organic food, you can order organic juices, and then if you have products that you wish to buy from, you can still buy. And you know, the most interesting part that I learned, especially during that part for me, is that here in Mombasa, there are so many young ladies that are talented and are doing amazing natural products that are world class and need to be out there in the market. And I felt so intrigued. I felt amazed. Like I keep looking for these products from the US and I'm getting them at high prices. But then These are women that some of them haven't even stepped to school by their Miriam. That is the most creative, the most amazing part of all this. For an example, we have Lulu Naturals. The founder, her name is Rumeisa. She used to do this women in leadership business meetings. She is the founder of a company. This lady, I don't think I don't know. Probably she's not even past high school. But right now, she even trains people on how to formulate natural products. And she does amazing products. And I have another lady from Lamu. Her name is Amnun. She's the CEO of Farasha. She does amazing natural snacks options using natural products, 100% organic from their own farm. That's crazy. And look at the market that she sells to back in Lamu. The Wazungus. No one in the local would support.
Why?
Amesema alafu akaona
I see.
What do you mean no one in the local?
I know. It's such a funny thing. We tend to imagine that this lifestyle is not for me as an African. It's just for them. So, but then look at the effect that is just doing to the body. And then we are losing touch with our own roots. Like that's the essence of being Africans.
Yes.
And that's why we enjoy our own food. And you see, the funny thing about, let me tell you this civilization, this thing happening in the world, what I feel like, and this is based on my own personal research, as much as like we are living in a world right now where people are just there. Like people have become zombies, literally, right now in the world. People are just becoming couch potatoes. And we spend time just scrolling, yet we should be out chasing purpose. Like right now, we are living in a society where people are dying with boredom. We are the only species right now that will wake up and say, I don't know what to do. I'm already tired. I'm bored.
Oh my God, you're tired in the morning and you just woke up.
I know, exactly.
Leo tunasomewa. Leo
I
wageni wa
swear,
hapa.
you can see an ant waking up and they
Yes.
don't know what to do. Why?
Yes.
Because we are primitive by nature. Like we are meant to go out and search. And the more we sit down and not do anything, the more we hull ourselves in these spaces, because we already, and that's why we are being called the indoors generation, because we have created spaces with everything that is according to our own likes. We have spaces that we are comfortable in our own homes, with everything that we like in there. So what will make you go out?
Nothing.
The next thing you do is just sit down, binge journaling, binge watching Netflix, or busy scrolling on your phone. And then, why do we get depression? It's because it's the boredom inside you screaming that this is not the life I need to live. I need to chase my purpose. And that is why I'm here today, because I feel like this is the year we need to take things into our own hands and decide to chase our purpose.
I really like that.
It's time to own our gifts and to honor them.
Okay.
Yes.
Khadija. Now that unatubombolize hapa asubuhi. Mimi niko na swali moja tu.
Yes.
Ashasema the locals. Sisi. Sisemi hawa watu wa huko ambao wametaja. Sisi. That kwenye haya maisha kwamba vitu vile vizuri vinatoka huku kwetu, halafu vinatengezwa, mathalan umetengeza, lakini wanao consume sisi.
Exactly.
Sawa, wana consume wale waja wakuja, wakati hivyo vitu vyote tunavipata hapa kwenye ardhi yetu, vile Mungu ambavyo kwamba ametuumba. Kando na hiyo challenge ya wale sisi hatutaki consume vitu ambavyo kwamba ni vizuri kwa manufaa ya miili yetu na maisha yetu. Challenge nyingine ama changamoto nyingine ambayo kwamba umekutana nao kwenye safari yako ya hiki kitu ambacho kwamba unakifanya kutoka kwa jamii yetu ni kipi? Ukiachana na hiyo kwamba we don't consume vitu vyetu wenyewe.
Okay, one of the biggest challenge that we are facing right now as a people at large is we basically chase for external satisfactions, yet we are foregoing internal gratifications. And no matter how much you chase externally, you can never feel complete internally. Once you start feeling at home in your own body, you will be at home with everywhere else you go to.
Once you start feel
At home
in
internally,
okay.
you will feel at home everywhere you go to.
Wow.
I like that.
Yeah. That's so
I like
deep.
that. Let's talk about your book now. We have a
Tukimaliza.
book. It's called My 2026 Creative Planner.
Yes.
What is this about?
This book has been, it's more of a motivation.
Yes.
Last year I was invited to a function here in Mombasa. It's called the Vision Board Function. And I felt like that function was missing something. Because we met, one thing I would say about Mombasa that I find interesting right now, I feel like we are at the verge, and I don't know, it's because of the generation, but then the young people are eager to learn. And not just the young people. And I don't know about the men, but most of the time I go to these events, I find women. I find young girls coming out. They want to learn. They want to expand. And for me, ever since I've been here now, this is about my 5th year in Mombasa. But then I find it interesting. Like, there are so many circles where there is learning and sharing of knowledge in one way or another.
Yeah.
And women have been coming out in great numbers. And even when we go to circles of entrepreneurship and people are talked to about packaging, selling out your product, you find the amount of work that these young women are putting in their products is amazing. Like, it's world-class, international class packaging, which is great. Like, we are somewhere.
Yeah.
To be honest, as a country, we have a population of people who are willing to work hard. Like, Kenya is among the countries right now in Africa where it's rare that we wait to be thrown to theaters and all.
Yeah.
Like, Kenyans are hardworking in general. That is the reality. As much as this, like the first speaker was saying, the country is messed up. But if you look at even our GDP, how it keeps growing, if it wasn't for the amount of hard work of Kenyans, we wouldn't be growing at 5% rate every year after all the corruption that is happening. But if all this money was directed in the right place, and this is a cry and a call to even our politicians, you see, I want people, this is time now we wake up, we ask ourselves questions. Like, you want to live in a country where you are safe, not just you yourself, but even your kid. But then you can't be taking all this money you're accumulating to yourself for long term. How will it help you? Let's look at the likes of Kenyatta. He has died. Did he go with the money? How much has Kenyatta stolen from the country? A lot. Ameenda nayo wapi? Let's look at Moi. How much did he steal? A lot. So it's high time all these resources, and not just the money that the country makes. There is a lot of aid that keeps coming to Kenya, but it's not going to the right places. But if all this money was directed to different places in the right way, Kenya has the right, and the potential is enormous. She spoke about Singapore, and she said, okay, there were people who went to did benchmarking in Singapore. You know, that story is true.
Well, the one she said.
Yeah.
That they went.
We'll
and
talk
then
about it further, Khadija.
You know, it's funny. You know, the development structure for Kenya and Singapore was the same.
Yeah. We know that.
Yeah. But look at Singapore now.
We will talk about that, Khadija. I'm going to
Yeah.
have to cut you short because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
So your book, My 2026 Creative Planner, how can people get it? And also I think you can explain further on your social media platform for anybody who wants to reach out to her about the book. What is this about?
This book,
Yes.
it's to help everyone
Yes.
have structure in their life.
Okay.
Because basically what happens, there's so much chaos around us.
Yes.
And then this brain, no matter how much we feed it, it's haiwezi chukua zote kwa muda.
All right.
And this book is to help you have power on your brain. You know, we imagine that your mind is the one that is controlling you, but you need to learn to be in control of your thoughts.
All right, then. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. We have been speaking to Khadija, man. That is, she is the CEO of Essential Lives with Khadija.
Yeah.
And I know it's been a short conversation, but a lot that we have learned today. Asante sana for making time.
Yeah.
Time for us to step out. Good morning.
Thank